This is from NUU Mobile. This is the N20. It is a 6.6-inch display, Android 14 smartphone, and the best part about it is the incredible price. So it has a lot of like iPhone-esque looking to it. You know, it's got the 2 cameras and a flashlight. Nice NUU logo there. This is a light baby blue, but you'll see that they actually have several different cool colors here. Pink, purples, blues, green. So they have all of those. I'm gonna fire it up. It has a ton of tech packed into this little package. So starts up booting the Android operating system. It's got the NUU logo there. A screen protector pre-installed. It has front and rear cameras. So you're gonna have those cameras there, a front one. It does boast a 5 megapixel front camera, and I believe it's a 6 and a 12. It does have several different ways to open the device. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger. So you can open it up using your Touch ID, essentially. You can open it up using the Face ID if you want. It is running the Google Android operating system. I'm gonna try to bring the brightness down so that you guys can see it better on this display. It doesn't have a video out like my other devices do, so that looks like it's gonna look pretty good. But a very clear, colorful screen. I love that about this. Very easy to use Android operating system. It's just gotten better and better and better. There was a lot of things about Android I didn't like, but they're getting those fixed. As far as gaming performance, I did try Minecraft. That's my standard test lately because I get to play it with the kids. Now this, I believe, has 6 gigs of RAM. There may be 6 gigs of extended memory that they can use. 128 gigs of memory built into this. So I'm gonna let it load up here, and I'm gonna hit play. It's not too laggy, but there's definitely scenes that you're gonna see it lag. Some of the screens, as you're going between them, take a little bit longer to load than you're gonna see on my iPad here in just a little bit. So you can see that. So if you're a Minecraft player, you've got Minecraft on the go, you can do all of your block breaking. So 6.56 IPS HD plus, it's 720 by 1612 pixels. So not gonna be super high Retina type resolutions, but overall, for what you're getting, very easy to read, nice color screen. I like the colors. The only thing I noticed is it's a little limited on peak brightness. That was another thing. Does have the LTE service in here. Does not have 5G though, so it's gonna be maxed out at LTE, which is fine because honestly, that's what my SIM card allows. There we go. So I use the fingerprint unlock. And of course, it'll be night, which makes it even harder to see here. But you know, it's working decently. Now, this game I noticed works pretty well. And there you can see I can move around, and it's kind of a strategy game. You have to decide what you're gonna unlock and how you're gonna increase the size of your forces. So for playing these kind of games, very easy, not super graphically intensive. Minecraft did stutter, like I mentioned, a little bit. This game seems to do well. I also picked on good old classic Subway Surfers. So games like that, Clash of Clans, things that most of the games your kids are gonna play that are gonna be 12, 13, 14 and under, no problem at all. It's gonna be able to run those. Let's talk about performance. So there you go, you can see again, I'm just gonna do the example here. So overall, very responsive on that. Let's talk about speed. So I'm gonna do the speed test here because I downloaded that. Now I'm on Wi-Fi right now. It doesn't have 6G Wi-Fi. That's another thing. So it's gonna be 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. So Wi-Fi 4 and 5 does not have the 6G, but overall, you know, not bad. It's gonna get, looks like about just under 300. So 300 megabits on the performance of the Wi-Fi radio, 12 milliseconds latency. My iPhone can destroy this, but it's got a ton more processing. Like I said, the claim to fame is this is less than the insurance that I pay for on my iPhone. So 254 down, 277 up. Not bad right there. I am gonna get off of this. I'm gonna go on to the T-Mobile network. I actually do have a SIM card installed in this. So we're gonna check out the performance, the same app here, and we are gonna check the performance using the T-Mobile SIM. It's definitely struggling on the inside. Now let's talk about the cameras. It is going a little bit faster here. If I step outside, you know, you'll get a definitely difference in performance here. There we go. So it's up in the 10 range. So again, this is going to be that 4G LTE, not going to be super high bands here. And I'm on T-Mobile. I believe this will work with several of those GSM and SIM carriers. It does not have eSIM support. So if your account is one that requires eSIM, it doesn't necessarily do that, but it does have dual nano SIM, and you can add in up to 128 gig micro SD. So Android smartphone, this would be great for a kid. The other thing is, I didn't even show you the other cool stuff that they have down in here. So you're gonna have a removal tool. You are gonna have a charger. This is gonna be 5 volts, 2 amps. That's a 10-watt charger, so it'll charge up pretty quickly. It's gonna have some extra stickers in here, a getting started guide, which you don't need, but it's gonna come with a TPU screen protector. You don't see this very often when you go to the store because they're more interested in selling you additional screen protectors, but there you go. So it's got a TPU screen protector that goes a case that goes all around it, and a built-in screen protector. So you got all that protection right from the factory. So I want to thank the NUU Mobile company for sending this out for a fair and honest review. I'm going to continue to use this, and I will let you know more about it